Hello guys and welcome to another quick episode of Real Anarchy. Today I have some news about Dune. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the new iPhone or about Henry Cavill's new haircut, but I got some exciting news about Dune and the casting. You guys know that I love this movie. They came out last year. The movie went on to make about $400 million globally. It's not a lot, but it was in the middle of the pandemic, and at that time Warner Brothers was still doing the day and day with HBO Max release, which kind of put a damper in the whole box office return. I went to the movie theaters. I saw it. It was one of the first movies that I went to see in the movie theaters after the pandemic started to die down. But today we got some exciting news, because one of the questions that we had before, right after this movie came out, was who were they gonna cast as other crucial actors in this saga, in this amazing book by Frank Herbert. I'm stuttering because I'm excited. But one of the things I wanted to know who they were gonna cast as the Emperor, who they were gonna cast as Faye Rafta, who they were gonna cast as Aaliyah. And today we got some news who might be playing Princess Irulan. So, and if you guys read the book, probably not a lot of you have, but those who have know that she's plays a crucial part in this on the first book, which is these two movies are based on. So today let's go over this. Let me bring this up and share this little bit of information that came out today, where it's saying that Florence Pugh is in talks to join Timothée Chalamet. Now remember, this is a stacked movie. This movie has hit every freaking angle when it comes to the Academy Award, and I think it's pretty much just a shoo-in for every Academy Award. But that's just me and my biased opinion, because I really love this movie. So yeah, so Timothée Chalamet, let's go with this. The sci-fi continuation is set for an October 23 release, with Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem also part of the returning cast. Of course they got to return. Come on. So, and I like this. I hope this is they really go with this casting. I had somebody else in mind, but this is pretty good as well. Even though I was not a fan of her Black Widow. I guess she's like the new Black Widow in the Marvel universe. But I think she's a really good actress. So I think she will definitely pull it off. Okay, so let me click on this so that way. Okay, so Florence Pugh may be journeying to the planet Arrakis. The English actress is in talks to join the all-star ranks of Dune Part 2. The sequel continuation to Denis Villeneuve's Oscar-nominated sci-fi epic in the works at Legendary. Why is this thing not working? Okay. If a deal is made, Pugh will be the first franchise newcomers to join the returning cast. That includes Timothée Chalamet. I can never pronounce his name. Chalamet. Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, and Javier Bardem, among others. The Villeneuve directed feature is to resume from where it first left off. Yeah, because they left halfway through the book. And they left. I thought it was a fine ending, because we knew they were going to come back and do a part 2. Telling the rest of the story of Frank Herbert's seminal 1965 novel of the same name, with Paul Atreides, Chalamet, fighting alongside the Fremen to free the desert planet of Arrakis from the grips of House Harkonnen or Harkonnen. I never get. No, I don't think anybody has that name. I think it's a Harkonnen in the movie. I would say Harkonnen. Anyway, but this here nor there. The project is casting the three new major parts. No, the project is casting 3 new major parts, including Emperor Shaddam IV Corrino. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna play around with this and show you who I think they should cast as the Emperor. The ruler who sends Atreides families to Arrakis, and Faye Rafta, who's rumored to be Pattinson himself. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't know where I read that, but I don't know what that just jumped on my head. I think there was a rumor about Robert Pattinson playing Faye Rafta. The cunning nephew of Baron, who heads the House Harkonnen. Pugh is being courted to play Princess Irulan, the daughter of the Emperor. And see, the thing is that like she plays a huge part, but I think if they cast her, they cast like an amazing actress, which she is. It gives me pause, not pause. It gets me excited because that means that they're gonna go into the next book. So, and that's like a lot of. It's a heartbreaking book. So let's Doom Messiah. So okay, Pugh is being courted by to play Princess Irulan, the daughter of the Emperor. Several obstacles remain, however, for any deal. The script is still being written. I thought that was the script was written already. And thus the actors is said to be waiting for the latest draft. I believe there was some news when the movie first started filming, or before the movie started filming, that there was a complete script for book 1 and for chapter 1 and chapter 2. So this is a little bit interesting. Then again, it's a rumor, so you could take that with a grain of salt. But I'm excited for this casting if there's any truth to the Hollywood Reporter piece. Also, scheduling poses another hurdle. Legendary is hoping to begin shooting this summer, but Pugh is also in contention for the Madonna bioepic. Girl, wrapped up. Nobody wants to see that. I thought that young lady from I thought somebody was already cast for that Madonna role. Another possible factor is the war in Ukraine. The film will be shot partly in Hungary. Then part 2 is planning to do the same, I guess. That's close to the biggest conflict in Europe since World War II, and it's yet unclear if it will impact the project's plans. Dune, which was released day on the U.S. theaters and on HBO Max, grossed over $400 million worldwide. Warner Brothers will release Dune Part 2 on October 20. That's pretty soon. October next year. It's not too far off. Then they have a couple of months of production, and then they have to do all that special effects, because those special effects were incredible. And they need a lot of special effect for the sequel, because the third act of this book is bananas. Okay, it's Pugh nominated for an Oscar in 2019. Little Women. That's true. She was there with Chalamet. Is currently shooting a role in the Christopher Nolan drama Oppenheimer, and it's coming off appearing in the Marvel Studio Disney series Hawkeye, which debuted during the Christmas season. She's rep by CAA, blah 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 blah. I don't care who she's represented by, but yes, man, I'm excited. I was hoping for somebody else to be cast in this role, and this is the person who I had. Yes, Anya Taylor-Joy. She's just beautiful. Anyway, and this is what I have. Michael Fassbender. I forgot the name of the person who did this. This is Screen Rant that came out last year, I believe. This gentleman here, Grimmett Goodman, whatever. So he I guess he did his own fan casting, and I pretty much, my taste pretty much aligned with him. I really wanted Anya Taylor-Joy to be Princess Irulan, and I like this Michael Fassbender idea as Emperor. I don't think I share the same feeling as my co-host, which we're gonna be doing a live stream tomorrow, John Aaron Garza. I don't think that we're gonna put a black man as the main villain, because he's the one who orchestrated this whole nonsense going on planet Arrakis. And Faye Rafta. Sorry, I laughed too hard. Yeah, I don't like these choices for Faye Rafta. I like the idea of Robert Pattinson playing him. He looks a little bit like Sting. He kind of channels a little bit like Sting. Sting was the original one from the 1984, I think, the 80s version of Dune. He was there. So, and I do not know who this young lady is, but we do need a good actress to play Alia, or Alia, however you want to call her. But yeah, so there it is. I'm excited for this piece of news. We hadn't gotten anything Dune related. I want this movie to be amazing as the first one. I want this the cameras to start rolling so they could deliver the promise that the movie's gonna come out on October next year. Who are you guys like, on board with this idea? Do you like? Who else would you cast for the Emperor, Faye Rapta, Alia? Leave it in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited? Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All right, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.